Hello, all of you beautiful law school students. It's me, Leslie Jovanek, your fellow law school student who's here to help you learn the law visually. Because I'm here to dispel the myth that the law is for the super elite and it's very difficult. That's not true. And I'm here to make it easy for you by sharing with you my outline. And I'm going to help you make A's and graduate with success. And not only that, but pass the bar in the first time without having to take any expensive law school and bar exam preparation courses. I'm here to make it easy and fun for you. So I'm back. 1L is done. It's in the past. All the stress and the anxiety and the sadness and tears, self-doubt, it's over. And now we're into 2L. I am in a 4-year program, so I'm in 2L now. And this year, I'll be offering outlines in business associations, remedies, real estate, and criminal procedure. So if you're studying any of these things, welcome and join the program at lawschoolforvisuallearners.com. Today, I'm going to be walking you through a little bit of my outline for remedies. It's 88 pages, including the cover page. And what I've done is taken the bar exam outline for California and broken it down into visual concepts. So that way it's not only experiential, it's kinesthetic, but it's fun. So come along on the journey with me. I'm going to share my screen with you and walk you through a little bit of my logic so that way you get a vibe of what the remedies outline looks like. Let's go. So say out loud with me, I passed the bar. So I passed the bar. Here we go. So what I've done with my visual outline is break it down by section, by color, and by flow. So here we have 2 areas. We have the tort remedies and the contract remedies. Of course, we have real estate, but it's a small portion that's actually covered, but we want to put the main body. So I put them into visual and separation, and also each one has its own essay analysis strategy. So I've created that outline for you of how you should remember that for exam day. Here's for remedies and contract. These are the 4 areas that you're going to remember. I've broken them down by shapes. So that way, when you are studying this, you actually can close your eyes and remember, okay, what are legal damages in contracts? Purple, rectangles, restitution is little ovals, and so on. So not only are we putting them in lists, we're putting it in spatial, we're putting it in shapes, putting it in colors. So that way it's easier for you to remember. And here we have real property. We've got encroachments, waste, damages, ejectment, and injunction. So these are separate. I put things in separate slides with a maximum of usually 3 concepts maximum, because we want to create an experience. My theory is when you're actually studying, we're creating memories. It's not enough to memorize something through just black and white. I can't do it. I just can't. For me, it looks all the same. I look like I'm looking at a zebra. And if you're looking at the zebra and every single subject is a zebra, I'm not going to remember it. I just see black and white. So what I do for every outline is break it down. So here for Remedies Overview, we talk about the core concepts, and we're breaking down these core concepts and the subsections. So that way, when you go through your analysis, first of all, you know what the heck we're talking about. What are we going on about? We're looking at the meta picture, the bigger picture, and then I'm breaking it down into spatial memory for you. And when you have the physical outline in your hand, it becomes a kinesthetic memory for you. You're moving your hand and your eyes, your body in a specific way. So you're creating a memory. And it's easier to remember a concept when you actually have a real life memory that you can refer to. So when you are on exam day, it becomes subconscious and quick to recall. So I also include in these outlines my step-by-step essay approach, how to think about it on exam day. So that way you're not going through the, oh my gosh, which one am I looking at? We're going to turn you into an essay writing robot. But first we're going to do it by creating experience. So here's an example of tort remedies and categories of their types. I break them down by areas, by color, and by numbers. So that way you can see them for yourself. Not only that in the remedies outlines, and I pretty much include them in all of them. I think one outline doesn't have these, but I also include at the bottom of every page the overview of the subject, and which subsection in that overview of the subject that we're looking at. So here we're looking at A, legal damages, and the part of compensatory damages, and we're doing the overview of that. And so that helps you kind of refer back. It's easier when you're flipping through your book too to find where you're kind of like bookmarked. So here we're legal damages, compensatory damages, and we're looking at the compensatory damages overview. And we're breaking down the subjects. Here we're going, well, what are compensatory damages? What are they awarded for? And how are they measured? So here we're giving you a visual representation of, and all these corny clip arts and pop culture references. I put them there because they're ridiculous. They're extra. They're going to be something that creates a memory for you. I'm not here to make it pretty and cute and, perfectly feng shui. It's about making an experience with one specific slide. So I try to make things different as we flow along. And here is, again, some more of that flow when you're analyzing. We're taking you through step by step by step to go, well, what are the issues that can limit compensatory damages? So again, here we're going, what are the categories? What are the definition of compensatory damages? And what are the issues that you're going to face? And here are the types of compensatory damages. So it's also flowing in a logical flow for you as you A, learn it, B, memorize it, and C, take it with you as you analyze. So I'm not going to go much longer than that because I'm here to just demonstrate to you what we're doing. I'm not going to walk through, what remedies are, but I want you to see what we have available in terms of learning experiences and turning it into an experiential process for you as you study. And not only that, when you have the physical, I know I get a million questions all the time. Do you sell PDFs? NO spells no, I never will. Why? Because you can get a million outlines on the internet. I printed them out my first year, probably printed out like 400 pages. And did I read them? I didn't read them. So it's about the experience. So I created these and I print them out in color. And it's expensive to print in color. Go to Kinko's and find out. You're looking at almost $1 a page. But it's important to have it in color with different fonts and different pictures and, charts and graphs to make it fun. Not just flow charts, but actual charts. And sometimes mnemonics, we throw them in. I'm not a huge fan of mnemonics, but if there's a good one, I'll throw them in. And I like to break down visually for you, step by step by step. What does the word mean? What is the subject? And I'm going to help you learn that. So here we have in this particular one, 88 pages from start to finish. And I'm helping you visually learn everything you need to know. So with that, that's my breakdown of remedies outline. And you can expect that in all my other outlines, but that's how I learned. I got all A's on my final. Literally the commentary from my grader was excellent analysis. So I was really happy with that. And it's hard to get good grades in law school simply because, the gradings is not always clear. Sometimes it depends on the mood of the grader, the professor. And sometimes it's just the expectations are high, and also they want attrition. They want to weed out the people who are not fit to be lawyers because people's lives, businesses, and futures are at stake. So I'm here to make it easy for you. I do believe everyone can learn the law, no matter what. If you have some kind of legal disability, physical disability, or emotional challenges, stress and anxiety can keep you from learning. And I want you to learn. I want to make it easy. I want to make it fun. I want to make it simple. And I strive to do that. Are they perfect? Probably not. But they're the best that I could get and the best that I could create. And I would never give to you something I don't personally use. And also I get help to check and make sure from actual law professors if I'm putting the right thing in. And I always include really good resources for you. So with that said, thank you for joining me on this video. I hope this helped. And also, you don't have to buy my own. You can make your own. Each one usually takes me, I want to say, it takes me about a month, 5 days a week, 25 hours to 30 hours a week to make one outline. So it is time intensive. I think I made for 4 outlines, it was about 3 months, and it's time intensive to make them. So if you truly are invested in your legal studies, make your own and do them, because you're gonna learn it through experience. But if you don't have the time, and maybe you're in the last 3 months of your year and you want to kind of get over that hump in areas that you might be fuzzy in, or you're preparing for the bar and you want something really just to help you, and that's more affordable than a $5,000 program, check these out. You can't really lose. It's not a big investment. So I thank you for joining me here at the Law School for Visual Learners blog. I'm Leslie Jovanek. I do this blog as a hobby. I have my own business. I have 2 little kids, and I go to school full time. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about helping people learn, and it's fun. And I really appreciate everybody who follows me on Instagram at Law School for Visual Learners, who subscribe to the blog, and who stay in touch with me. I really am so thankful for you. Also, I'm really proud to say that people who go to some of the best schools in America are buying these outlines. Now that I know that, I actually check where people go to school, and people tell me now. So it's affirming to know that some of the best schools in America, some students are buying these outlines and using them. So thank you for joining me. We're here to dispel the myth that law school is hard and for the elite, because it's not. Anyone can do it, and so can you. Bye.